Yeah, sorry about that. The last stream just cut out for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. The internet's fine, the weather's good, everything appeared normal and, you know, as you would expect it to be, but for some reason my Twitch or Xbox just went a bit funny on me there. So I apologize for that. You may have missed a little bit of dialogue. I'm not sure when the stream cut out. So I'm hoping I'll quickly load up the Twitch website. But yeah, so I'll see how long the stream was, because I started streaming about an hour and 5 minutes ago. So I should have the original stream that I just done. Yeah, an hour and 5 minutes. So it literally just ended a few seconds ago apparently. So basically we went and spoke to Popula. We delivered her the 2 medicinal herbs for the side quest, as well as accepting it. Told her about the bridge builder. Then she told us that Yona wants to speak to us and we have to play Big Brother. We came here, started speaking to Yona, found out that she has a pen pal. It is a boy. Turtle was very surprised to know that it's a boy, and she said that he needs help and that she knows Vicey and Turtle can help. And then he goes, Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
Right, so let me click the stream here just to make sure everything's okay. So look, you probably should be able to hear me, but let's make sure you can hear me.
He lives in this really big house down south.
Yeah, you can,
and
right.
He's super nice, and he's my friend.
Yeah, so I'm going to end up having 2-hour videos now, not one 2-hour video.
Please?
Which is annoying.
Yona, listen.
What's this? 2 Kickstarter things? Pretty please.
Great.
Jeez.
Now what do I do?
Kieran her black scroll is more. I can't say no to her.
I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you.
Okay. Gotta make little Yona happy, really, haven't we? Yeah, so obviously I'm gonna monitor the stream now as closely as I can.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Right. The game would have saved anyway in terms of autosaves, so I'll do a manual save by here. I won't do any actual manual saves throughout the rest of this stream, just in case it cuts out again, like just maybe the internet is being shit today. What's this? Meet the person who sent Yona a letter. How am I going to do that? I don't know where they are. Right, let's go back in and talk to Yona. Where the hell is this person anyway? Oh yeah, since this is a new video, we're playing on the Xbox Series X. This isn't a blind playthrough for NieR, but it's a blind playthrough for the remake. So anything added into the game will be completely new to me. I just know where he is, great. So yeah, we're just going to be rolling with it. And I hope you enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe, possibly. If you do enjoy, it would really help me out and mean a lot. And maybe check out my Twitch, The Cosmic Turtles. I stream on there every weekday for about 2 hours, starting between 5 and half 5 GMT. Or in cases like today, I do 2 1-hour streams if for some reason my net's a bit funny. But in extreme cases, because this has happened once before as well, only on Xbox though, this problem never happens on PlayStation. So I'm not sure if it's an internet problem, or if it's just some sort of issue with my Twitch on Xbox.
Which job should I get? I've got another job for that seafront postman. Apparently some cranky old lady is giving him trouble. I wrote down the client's location.
Yeah. Right. So this is the last one we have to worry about now. So we've got to find the person who is sending Yona letters. And obviously that's what the X on our map is. Better be anyway. But the good news is they're in seafront, which means we can do our little side quests now, I guess. I might quickly catch the bream now. Huh, haven't seen one of you guys around here before. Ooh, new word. My word, a new word.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place?
Why?
This is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Alright, so I'll kill these guys and I gotta quickly sort something out. Hey, simple machinery. Ooh, a broken saw. That one's a bit more rare. Right, yeah, give me 2 seconds. Done. Right, I am back. Sorry about that. And hello, by the way. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze then. A lot more enemies are spawning here now, because I've killed a lot of those big guys, or because of the potential story mission I got here. Because Yona's friend is down here, her pen pal. Yeah, that's right, give me your colouring books, you nerds. Yeah, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah! Oh well. Better than just wasting them all, I guess. Let me quickly check to make sure the stream is still okay. The last thing I want now is to do another hour's worth of streaming, but it ends up just being terrible. Right, all those words I just spoke, none of it sort of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it seems to be okay. Nothing's like breaking up and lagging or anything. The picture quality appears to be okay. So I'll have to keep monitoring it every now and again just to make sure it doesn't just end abruptly like it did a moment ago. Right, is the runaway son, is he still in Seafront or is he somewhere else now?
Hey, how'd everything go?
Oh, it went fine. It was fine.
Glad to hear it. Though, you don't look very happy.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize this until I got on the boat. Apparently, I get seasick. Horribly, violently seasick. The smell of my cabin was just unspeakable. I had no idea one guy could create that much, you know.
Barf?
I really want to stay in the trading business, but I don't think that's going to be possible if I can't sail. Anyway, here's your payment.
Yeah, you got a point.
Thanks again.
Thanks.
Hey, an extra 10
And,
grand.
Good luck.
I never imagined my dreams would be dashed quite like this. What a bummer.
What a tremendous waste of our time.
Who knew the guy would
Yep.
get seasick? Maybe next time he can try finding work that doesn't involve the ocean.
Maybe next time he'll try sitting at home and doing nothing.
Hello. About 40-50 minutes.
40 minutes?
Well, I streamed for an hour and 5 minutes the first time.
You've been doing for an hour and 40 minutes now.
I haven't. 12 minutes and an hour and 5 for the first one. I started streaming at like 20 past.
Oh. You started making a lot.
Yeah.
I thought you started at 5.
No, because I started making the tea at like quarter past. Yeah, it's the honey. It's like the comb at the top of the honey. What up by here? Driftwood. Sweet. Okay. Sorry, I was having to fix my headset there. Right, so we got a mission for the woman. No, the postmaster. Well, I wonder, do you reckon the kid is up here, maybe? If he's even still here, he may have gone somewhere else now, may have just fucked off. Oh, what's this? Is that him?
Hey, guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back.
You mean the one who
Yeah.
only goes to super expensive places?
That's her, all right. Anyway, there was this nice accessory that I thought would look great on her and didn't cost much, so I bought it for her. But she refused to take it. She said she doesn't wear cheap accessories.
Well, that's not too surprising.
Yeah, I should have known better than to try and impress her with such shabby flim-flam.
Flim flam.
I'll get something high class all the way. It'll cost twice my yearly salary. No, 3 times.
Your yearly salary? Jeez, man, calm
Are
down.
you certain this woman even cares for you?
Of course she
Yeah.
does.
You
Based on what?
humans certainly have complex and exhausting mating rituals.
Flim flam. Alright, so that wasn't him. Well, he could be outside the lighthouse, couldn't he? Alright. No one's up there. I have a clue this knobhead's gone. So let's catch some bream instead.
You're really quiet,
I've only
Vice.
got to catch 5
Fish
anyway.
will be scared away otherwise, no?
Yeah, but it's just weird.
May I talk freely then?
No.
Then what would you have me do?
Scaring him away!
No, more sardines. Yeah, the problem with these bream now will be there's a chance it could be a sardine, a blowfish, or a bream. And the only way to tell is based on how difficult they are to catch. Like that is once again a sardine. Although blowfish might be just as easy to catch now, but no. Oh, here we go, this is a bream. Although this is way easier to catch than when I was a lower level. It's like, it's literally night and day. Yeah, get over here, you magnificent bastard. There's 2 bream. Another sardine. At least we haven't got to buy sardines for catching fish, for shark apparently. We're going to have tons of them by the end of this. Oh, that might be a blowfish. No, that was definitely a sardine. Hello, how's it going? Currently just doing a quick side quest here. Got to catch some bream for the old fisherman there. We got 2 of them, just need 3 more. And then we're going to be going back to the main mission once we've done this. Oh! Ah! Finger twitched then. Bait was eaten. Let's quickly buy some more before we run out. I've actually got a couple of side quests here that I'll probably do before leaving this area. Let's get 25. Gotta find a runaway son and deliver another letter to the lighthouse lady. After I give this guy his bream as well, I'll have to catch some more fish for him. Oh, that's a blowfish, probably. Definitely not a bream. Blowfish. I should have a look online to see if I'm okay to sell fish or if I'll ever need them for anything. Because you just never know with these kind of games. Oh, what's this? What about this game? I mean, is it like Final Fantasy series or what? Which Final Fantasy? If like, you know, I suppose the closest you could compare it to would be maybe Final Fantasy 15 or 7 Remake. It's not a classic, like, you know, like the classic turn-based ones. I say it's more accurate to compare it to like The Legend of Zelda in terms of its gameplay, but you do level up. And you can find extra weapons and stuff, but it feels more like a Zelda game than a Final Fantasy. But it's not really fair to compare it to Zelda either, because it's somewhere in between. It's somewhere in between a more modern Final Fantasy and a Legend of Zelda game. If you've got the Xbox Game Pass, NieR Automata, the sequel to this game, is on there, which you can get for no extra cost. And that one is arguably a better game than Replicant anyway. Like, you know, Automata is a fantastic game. This is still really good. Come on. Yeah, I shouldn't be fishing for too much longer, by the way. I'm just trying to do a side quest. Yeah, there we go. There's another bream. There's just one more after this one. I think that's actually a bit harder to catch. This may not be a bream. I'll check your message in a second. Well, it better be a bream. Yeah, cool. Oh no. No, what is that? Oh, okay, yeah, it is a bream. Zelda is just another Final Fantasy-like game, to be fair, or in reverse. Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose it would be reverse. I think Zelda came out a good, like, 10 years or so before Final Fantasy, didn't it? Again, no, it depends. I suppose that Zelda and like, you know, the new Final Fantasy games are very similar, but Zelda and, you know, say the first 8 or 9 Final Fantasies are quite different to each other. The only thing they have in common is they're both made by, like, Asian game developers or Japanese game developers. Probably Asian. There's probably Chinese and Koreans and stuff in there. I imagine it's not just Japanese people making them. Probably not just Asian either, just mostly. Hey, there we go. Here's the last one. Of course, providing it doesn't get away. But yeah, if you consider Final Fantasy and Zelda, like, you know, more or less the same style of game, then yes, this would be like Final Fantasy or Zelda. If you'd consider them to be more or less the same, then this could easily be put in the mix. Yeah. There we are. Let's go turn these into the old man.
Here's your fish.
Well, swab the deck and call me Ishmael. I knew you could do it.
Call you
Hand 'em
what?
over, whippersnapper.
Ishmael?
I think these are worth more on the open market than the rainbow trout I caught
Googled
earlier.
it, and Zelda is way older than Final Fantasy. I thought it would be, because didn't Final Fantasy... When did the first one come out? The first one came out on, like, the SNES, didn't it? And the first Zelda came out on the
Worth ain't
NES.
squat.
So
It's what you learn from the cats.
they're at
that
least
matters.
one console
Now stop
generation
all this
apart.
fool talk about your wallet and get to practicing.
My wallet? Who mentioned my... I missed something. I didn't even hear you mention the wallet.
Hey, Pops. What does sprinting 20 kilometers have to do with fishing?
You won't be catching anything with them scrawny little stick limbs. We gotta get you buffed up.
Should we call them all JRPGs Zelda likes then instead of Final Fantasy like? Well, JRPGs are... Then, like, it's an umbrella. I'd say JRPG is an umbrella term for many kind of games. Like, Final Fantasy and Zelda are two different sort of RPGs, because Zelda generally doesn't show you your stats. Like, you know, Link obviously gets stronger between the first and last dungeon. Oh, it says we got an achievement. Go-to guy. Hey, completed 30 quests. But you know, like, you don't level up, you don't increase your strength and that sort of thing, which you do in Final Fantasy. But then, in things like Xenoblade Chronicles, you level up and it's more similar to, like, no, Final Fantasy. So, Zelda likes are like Darksiders. It's more sort of open world kind of games with dungeons as the sort of the main way to progress through the story. You unlock an item which helps you complete a dungeon to progress in the story. You go to another dungeon or castle or some sort of giant structure, unlock a new item, and then it helps you complete it. Is more of a Zelda-like, isn't it? Where you need specific items to progress through the story.
Oh, and would a little compensation be a bad thing? I'm teaching invaluable techniques here, you floating magazine.
Lies. It is clear that money is your ultimate goal, and Grimoire Vice is not to be referred to as a mere periodical.
But overall, I don't think it really matters too much if you called them Final Fantasy like, or or Zelda like. I think people, for the most part, will kind of get what you mean.
That old lady in the lighthouse is a real pain.
Oh yeah, the old lady in the lighthouse. Let's go deal with her.
But it's the first request I've made in ages. How dare you
For that
deny
comparison, you already got Dark Souls. Yeah.
You can't leave.
Virtues, didn't you?
Who's going to tend the lighthouse?
Dark Souls does work as well. Yeah, it's well, Dark Souls and Breath of the Wild are quite similar, I'd say, in some ways, with the whole difficulty side of it.
How much longer will you force
But
me to toil here?
Dark Souls has more of the sort of classic Zelda gameplay.
I must go to him. I need to board a ship as soon as possible.
Just minus the sort of new item to, well, not item, but new weapon to progress in the dungeon.
No way, lady. It's back to work for you.
But yeah, Dark Souls is definitely quite similar to, oh, no wonder she's so angry at you.
What's going on? There's no one else in town who knows how to keep the lighthouse burning. We need her.
What do you mean, you don't know how to keep it burning? Just ask her how she does it, and just teach someone.
Look, she seems to trust you. Think you could maybe talk her into it?
Sure. The lighthouse lady's
I
wrath.
suppose a visit is in order, yes?
Alright, let's go see her, and then we will
That old
get
lady
into some action. Get to fight us some... Oh god, that's a big message. Some giant spiders. To be honest, Zelda-like sounds weird and not so famous in some ways. I mean, mainstreamers do not know about Zelda at all. Even I myself never even got a chance to play any Zelda game. But I played a lot of Final Fantasy series starting with 8. Wait, you've never played a single Zelda game? I feel like a lot of, like, you know, a lot of people, if you showed them characters from The Legend of Zelda, they'd probably know the characters, if not their names, but they would recognize them. Like, if you showed someone Link or Princess Zelda, surely they would, you know, at least if they have sort of the baseline interest or knowledge of games, they would definitely recognize the characters. Same for Final Fantasy, but I feel like it's mainly if someone knows Cloud or Sephiroth, like, you know, if is what they would know. I mean,
Ma'am?
oh no, she's dying.
Oh no.
As I feared, it's the black straw. In an advanced case at that.
So that's the illness she kept mentioning.
Oh, you. I suppose you want to tell everyone about my illness, Well, don't. I don't fear death. I've lived long enough and I'm weary of it. I'm weary of being alone. But though I don't fear death, I do have one regret.
Is he pushing everyone away by being mean?
To see my love one last time.
I've spent 50 years working the lighthouse for these people.
50 years?
Let me leave. I just want to see him. I want to board the ship that will take me to him. Oh, cruel world.
So it's a dying wish now, is it?
We should help her out, Vice.
We've better things to do than stay here and operate a lighthouse. You'll have to convince the villagers to help.
Come on, let's start with the postman.
Alright, we can do that. So yeah, there's a sort of disease in the world, in this world, called the Black Scroll, where characters will have sort of like black text and mist sort of taking over their body. And when it fully takes over, I'm not sure if they die or they become these monsters we've been killing throughout the entire game. I think it's the latter. Because it would just make sense why there are so many of them and so little humans. Alright, we gotta go back and talk to the postman. Oh yeah, and on the topic of like Zelda likes, this game even has a massive emphasis on rolling like The Legend of Zelda does.
Listen, about the lighthouse lady. Could you reconsider? You really should let her go.
We can't. Look, I'm sorry, but you'll just have to trust me. This is for her own good.
Death
Why?
stalks this woman, postman. Would you truly deny her final request?
Wait, she's dying?
Yeah. So if you are doing it for her sake, then you should just grant her final request.
But we can't.
Why not? What's this? If you ask me now, I definitely recognize Link and Zelda, but back in 5 years, wow. And who is Zelda in the first place? Main protagonist, villain. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. A lot of people, for some reason, assume Link is Zelda because he is, like, you know, the face, and the name connected to the game is just automatically associated as his, which I've always found strange because he doesn't. Like, I know he's like feminine looking. Cause most
I have
like,
things to attend to. Come back
Eastern
tomorrow.
game characters are quite feminine. But I've never understood why people would assume Link is Zelda.
Methinks the postman is hiding a secret of his own. I
Yeah, he
suggest
is, isn't
we
he?
go back. I have a feeling we might discover something.
What, go back now?
I can't believe she's going to die.
There we go.
I suppose there's no need for this now.
Listen, Mr. Postman.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I would ask the same of you.
Work. Just some work. Just some work.
Wait.
Yeah, sure.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Well then, allow me to ask about something that is very much our business.
Are you telling
Why
Grimoire?
are the old lady's letters, and only her letters, postmarked from this very office?
What? Well, that's because,
The other deliveries bore postmarks from locales far and wide.
What are you getting at, Vice?
A woman was not receiving letters from a lover in some far-flung land. They were penned by the hand
from
of
here.
someone in this very town.
well, crap.
Think you can outsmart a floating
Over the back
book,
room.
you fool.
There's something there you should see.
I've already been in the back room. Most of the people thought that the main protagonist's name was Zelda since the game was called The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, but Zelda is like a woman's name.
There's
and I
another
feel
room
like,
over there.
Clear
like I
these
said, I know
packages
Link
out of
does
the
look
way.
quite feminine. No, I can't blame him. Like, you know, to be fair, but
Whatever it is, he could have put it
there
in
are
a more
loads of
convenient
things
spot.
that. Well, like, no, this game is called NieR, but that doesn't mean the main character's name is
It
NieR.
must be something he wanted to keep.
The main character doesn't really have a name. I can't think of a good example off the top of my head of a game or a show which uses a name to do with the characters, like the main character. Like Naruto is a bad example because his name is Naruto. Well, if we push you by here. No. There we go. Yeah, we made it. Again. If you foreigner are not good, well, oh yeah, well, definitely, yeah. If it's not your first language, then I could completely understand why you would just assume the main character's name is the same one as, like, the title. But, you know, I could understand that for sure.
Letters?
Yes, and a rather sizable bundle.
So why were they keeping them? Yeah, god damn it, postman, what have you been doing? I gotta talk to him.
They were all written by the woman in the lighthouse.
And you never thought to deliver them?
I couldn't. Not anymore. Here, look at this.
It's a death notice. For her true love, I presume.
Then who sent the woman all those letters?
Him, obviously.
What manner of cruel hopes is this?
I didn't mean for it to be cruel. None of us did. The whole town agreed to help.
So you're all in on it?
Those letters kept her going. They gave her hope. She believed her love to be alive in a foreign land somewhere, and we couldn't bear to tell her otherwise. So we just kept the lie going. It started with my father, so 50 years ago.
Are you gonna keep lying to her?
50 years of lies.
The truth
That is
can only cause
horrible.
some pain.
Are you sure she's better off this way?
It's not a very happy truth, now is it?
What about her final request?
I don't know. How should I know? I'm just a damn postman. I don't know what to do anymore. What's the best thing to do? What's the right thing? Here, I have a new letter. Take it. It says that her love is coming, but that the journey will be long. It tells her to wait.
You wish us to deliver another letter filled with lies?
Oh. Not to mention, most of the games of that era shared their names with mostly the main protagonists or the main MacGuffin. Yeah, but in the original Japanese one, I believe it's called like what was it? It's like, what was it? It was something Hyrule in the title, and then the subtitle was The Legend of Zelda. But when they localized it, they just used the subheading as the main game title.
Deepest secret like it was nothing.
Let me Google it.
I don't think that's an accident.
I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Look, I've told you what I think. Deliver the letter or tell her the truth. It's up to you.
Ooh. What do you reckon? Should we tell her the truth? Or keep the lie going?
What do we do, Vice? What do we do?
Calm yourself, lad. There's no need to get in a froth over a problem of someone else's making.
It's hard to believe the entire town was lying to her.
I wager their intentions were good. Elsewise, they would not have carried on with the ruse for 50 years. It also explains why they tasked her with keeping the lighthouse running, so news of her love's demise would not reach her.
Maybe that really was the kind thing to do?
What's this? Alright. I'm not sure what to do. No, I believe NieR came from... Well, this one here is Square Enix. I've actually got the original one over here. The 360 version. The original... yeah, it's a Square Enix game. Even the original 360 version. So, any similarities to Final Fantasy are completely, I suppose, justified, because the Final Fantasy creators at least published this game anyway. What was it? Toy Logic made it. So what? I'm gonna tell her the truth. I'm gonna break her heart. Then it's just giant failure. Why is it a giant failure? If it's not from Konami? Oops, sorry about that. Caught the mic with my palm then. Oh, here we go.
Do you have any further news for my love?
I'm gonna tell her the truth.
This is for you, but your love didn't write it.
Oh, Posh. It's his handwriting. And I recognize the stationery, too.
That which you recognize comes from the town's postman and his father, not from your beloved.
Are you
what
saying
DLC?
Those two idiots wrote all these letters? But why?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this has a DLC. This is a re-release of like an 11-year-old game.
Not hard to tell you. Thus the charade.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. To tell you the truth, part of me had suspected something like this. But it's hard to hear a secret thought finally spoken aloud. I think I should be alone for a while.
You can grab the NieR Replicant for your DLC for free. Oh, there is some sort of DLC for this game. It's an item pack, 4 costumes and 4 weapons. Oh, okay. If that's what you're referring to,
I'd like to ask you a favor. I want you to forget we ever had this conversation. The entire town has worked on this story, and they did so to make me happy. I don't want their hard work to go to waste, so I will carry on as if I am none the wiser.
As you wish.
yeah. So I don't think Square Enix made the original NieR. Let's see who actually made it first, because I believe Square Enix just published it. NieR. We'll just do 360. Publisher. So it's developed by a company called Caviar. So I don't know if they're a big name or what. Well, because this remake is quite a quite a big one. It's not.
We will.
This game looks very different to the original 360 NieR. The main character is different as well, because when they made the game originally, like 11 years ago, this was the protagonist that was used for the Eastern version of the game, but the version that the rest of the world had was a like a fully grown man, just because they felt like the Western audience would be able to relate better to a story about a man trying to help his daughter rather than a young man helping his sister. So they changed the character, and obviously the voice actor and everything would have been catered more to be an adult, not like this one now who's got a young voice. And about, what was it, 2017, NieR Automata came out and was so beloved and successful that it made NieR a very popular game, more or less. Alright, I'm going to talk to the postman. So I guess it came up as like a big thing because now people sort of appreciate the game a lot more. Alright, we've got to look around here for whereabouts. So I guess people are acting like it's a new game, partly because it plays and feels like a different game. This doesn't play like NieR original at all. It plays more like Automata, which is a good thing.
This
Where's the runaway?
Is too rusted to use anymore.
Can I just kick it in then? That'll probably get the job done. Where is he? Tell you what, I'm doing a load of fishing later anyway, so... Oh, is that him?
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home? There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
Ah, the fool!
Maybe we should go take a look.
Right, we're not going to go to Facade, we're going to help our sisters dying pen pal. I think they're dying anyway, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, I think people just acting like it's a new game just because there's greater interest in the series now than when it first came out. Because also NieR itself is actually a spin-off series. I've never played the original series, but it's a spin-off of an old set of games called Drakengard. Like how Persona is a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series. I'm pretty sure I read online it's something to do with, in the Drakengard series, it's like a set of games with multiple endings. And one of those particular endings is NieR, where the world, I suppose, goes, you know, post-apocalyptic or more or less an apocalyptic event. The human race is dying out. But I would love for them to do remasters for Drakengard, because I've never played those games, so I think it'd be fun to give them a try. After that thick gal, yeah. So yeah, NieR Automata has the three androids. It's 2B, 9S, and A2. 2B is probably the thick cyborg girl that you're on about.
We have been waiting.
I would imagine. Sirs, what about the girl?
Right this way.
This isn't going to be dodgy at all. Yeah, so that one is the sequel to this game, where humanity is in an even worse state. Where now you can still see there's a couple of towns, humans are still fine. On that one, or in that one, you know, things are more dire. Thanks to her, the game, well, probably partly because of her, but also the game has a really good story and the actual gameplay is fantastic. I don't think 2B by herself would have made the game a success if it wasn't fun to play, but she definitely didn't hurt and definitely helped, that's for sure.
Please wait here.
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
Righto. You chill out over there. What's up with this weird sort of border I got going on? It's like I'm freezing to death or something. Nope. For most of the so-called players, it was just her. Well, to be fair, I believe that, to be honest with you. She's quite a fan-servicey character. There's literally a feature in the game where if you press both analog sticks down, you cause her to detonate, which removes her skirt, so she just walks around with her ass out, basically.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Like, oh yeah, definitely. was it? I can't remember how you say the name, so I'm not even going to attempt it. Like the 9-foot Resident Evil lady. Weirdly, I'm going to be doing a stream of that as well when it comes out. Gonna be doing a full playthrough for that. Gonna shit myself so much because I am no good when it comes to horror games. What's this? Marked moon. Oh my god, I'm in a Resident Evil game now. Gotta find the moon key. This is a weird house. Right, I hope he didn't say to go back because he's scared and like it doesn't actually do anything. Right, here we go.
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. Why does no one ever listen to me?
You didn't say anything though. If you had, I might have listened to you. I'd say if there were if there was 0 tall, thick, and wall-shaped women in the game, just end up be like 5 and 6 in the end. Well, I don't know. Like before they showed her, it still looked like a pretty interesting game. And 7 really, like, you know, brought the interest in the series back up. Plus, 5 is a fantastic game. Like, I know it's not very survival horror, but it's still a really fun game to play. And it's actually where my interest in the series picked up for the first time, actually. The first one I played was 5 properly. I think I played some of the older ones here and there when I was younger, but wouldn't have been old enough to remember or appreciate them properly. Oh yeah, like, you know, there are some ridiculous parts in the game, like punching the boulder, because
it's locked.
He couldn't move it with his hands, so the only way to get past it is to punch it to death. I never played 6 very much, so I played a little bit of, I think, all 3 of the campaigns, but never finished a single one. And I watched a 7-hour video on YouTube over the last few days by Avalanche Reviews, where he goes over every single Resident Evil game. What did you think of 6? Oh shit, there was dialogue. Let me out of here. Who said that? Hello? Where are you? It was a mess. I'm still thinking when it's next on offer on the Xbox, I might pick it up. I need some sort of darkness thing.
What's this? Picture has changed.
Oh my god, it has. I even do not remember anything from that one. Just shooting things. Well, I know each of the characters had a different campaign. Like Leon had a classic Resident Evil sort of horror one fighting zombies. Chris had like the action-packed one. And that other guy, I can't remember his name, Wesker's son or something, had like superpowers more or less. That's all I remember, because like I said, I played like maybe an hour of each character's campaign.
Yes.
Does it?
Come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I realised I haven't saved the game in a while. I risk getting killed. Oh, what's this? The hidden... Why am I still getting tutorials? Even on one-piece beat-em-up games, I remember just punching Marines or fishermen or something. I've played a little bit of one of the One Piece games, but not too much. Hey, we got the moon key. When it comes to those kind of games, at the moment, I prefer to play like Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, I know what you mean. With those games, it is just kill a bombardment of whatever type of enemy they want to chuck in that particular game. Which, you know, I have nothing against those franchises. I quite like them. I haven't played the newest Dynasty Warriors because I've heard it's really not that good. I'm going the wrong way. So I just haven't tried it.
Shades!
Oh shit, I fucking shit myself then. Yeah, that's right, you suck. We're still not allowed to dash, that's weird. We must be respectful in the house apparently. Kaine, where are you? Kaine? No, let's check over here first. We need the the star key to get in there. Ah, no, not giant spiders. See, this really is just like Resident Evil now. We're in a haunted mansion of some kind. Getting attacked by giant spiders. Great, now there's a person playing the piano.
You're a male.
Could it get worse?
Young.
I think after RE6 we need to label those of the mixed genres in some simple way. Like, I don't know, I really enjoyed 5. I haven't played 4. Weirdly enough, I was actually playing Resident Evil 5 earlier today. I've actually started replaying that game again. Like, obviously there are some parts which are a bit questionable, like you said. The what's it called, like punching the boulder is a bit ridiculous. But they are just fun games, you know, just enjoyable.
It's not hard once you know how.
Oh yeah, how do you find out how then?
I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a common land mammal.
God, Emperor, save you from playing RE6 then. Well, I plan on playing it soon. Like I said, I'm gonna wait until it's on offer again on the Xbox because I bought it once before, so I'm not gonna pay full price for it. Even though it's like £16, I'm still gonna wait until they chuck it on sale. Because again, it's also it's a meal. Oh my God!
So you're the one who
there he
sent
is.
the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
Yeah, and it has easy boss fights.
No!
Which is always a bit, always entertaining.
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone. That's why I live with
Is that
this
a fact?
blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor. So if you'd like my assistance...
No, please. Don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, here's the key then. The butler's quarters are
Is this
at
the
far
star
end of
one?
the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place.
Oh,
and
my
I don't want
man.
you to get lost.
Why have you got a map for your own house? That's a bit weird. I admit it, played co-op, but I yawned and fell asleep in the end. So predictable and not intriguing. What, with 5? You fell asleep playing 5? When it came to co-op, I thought 5 was a good laugh playing it co-op. Ah, here we go. Oh, you fell asleep
Vice,
playing 6
what should
co-op?
we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's true.
Remind me to never get on your bad side.
Right, let's have a look. So the butler's quarters are down by here. Well, we can probably explore the manor afterwards anyway, we should be fine. And the fact that I can't run is kind of bugging me, so... Any collectibles in here? Who are you?
A butler. Or at least a remarkable likeness of one. I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Then why didn't you share? Keeping this brilliant intuition to yourself?
Somebody. Anybody.
Hello? Who was that? I'm somebody. I assume that's Kaine. This, I fell asleep playing 5. It was that boring and predictable after that henchman with the giant axe. Yeah, but not all games need... Ah, what the hell was that?
Shades!
You know, just because you can predict where a game's gonna go doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. Sometimes it's about just, you know, the journey and just enjoying it for what it is. Oh god, more spiders. Oh, great. There are blood, not there are, there is blood coming out of the tap. Wait, is it constantly flowing or... Okay, no, it's not constantly filling, I meant to say, not flowing. Maybe I should turn that off. No? Okay. I won't turn off the blood tap. Even Diablo's butcher was more menacing than the so-called butcher or something. I can't remember. I don't think I've got that. No, I'm not sure which guy you're on about. Not by name anyway. Unless you mean the giant guy with the axe from like very early in the game. And I've only played Diablo 3. So I have no clue who Diablo's butcher is, sadly. There we go. Hello there. What are you doing here?
Whoa. Is that another one?
So it is. Ah. What the hell?
It moves.
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
I meant the first Diablo game and the first mini-boss. Yeah, well, yeah, that is the mini-boss I thought you meant, and I've never played Diablo 1, so I'm not sure what that character is.
Yes, I wrote those letters.
Oh, you mean
Please
the guy,
forgive my impertinence.
You should... I don't have a PC. I have, like, I play on consoles.
Know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my
Without any
duty to
hints
help
or
wherever
helps?
I can.
Or is it a tricky game?
I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name.
Oh, you scoundrel.
But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
It was released on PS1 as... Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I see.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to press A then.
Well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us...
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why can't you get it?
You just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades. I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you.
Or do you know?
Defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
And that one was horrifying. Oh, well, that's never good. Quite horrifying.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous.
That's true.
I owe you a debt that
Can't be leaving her
never be
trapped in a
repaid.
house with shades and spiders, can we?
I'm really sorry for
Darkness
all the
key.
trouble. My butler cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests.
Yes, okay, Emil, my boy. Oh, Emil is following us. How are you going to cope when shades attack? You're blind. Well, you're blindfolded. So let's have a look. Where are we going? It doesn't say.
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help.
Ah!
Can't let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if you need me. Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
Well, we're fighting enemies now. Why aren't you helping me now? Huh? You punk. Oh, wow. He actually is petrifying them. Atta boy, Emil. What was over here again? Oh. Right, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I've already been in here, never mind. Fall back. It's so strange how this game just changes from being a regular game to kind of like an old flipping Resident Evil game with the fixed camera angles inside this manor. Oh, here we go. More shades. Wow. He makes it so much easier. Is this the correct way? No. What's wrong button? So we want to go through this door by here. There we go. Quickly, Emil! Hehehe. Didn't stand a chance. What we got here? One-handed sword, blade of treachery. Oh, that's not a hint of things to come, is it? Finding the blade of treachery in our good buddy Emil's house. Oh, we got a room ahead of us here. What's over here? Ah, here we go. Right, there we can save the game by here. So I'm going to save it and I'm going to finish up with my streaming for today. So, you know, I do hope you've enjoyed and thank you for hanging out, Rebellant. Sorry if I said that wrong. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Oh no, it's Friday today, so I won't be streaming now most likely until Monday. If I do stream, I might do something on Saturday or Sunday. I'm doing a little bit of Fable Free, doing some collectibles on there. But if not, if you want to hang out again when I play this on Monday, it would be great to just hang out and chat. But yeah, if you've enjoyed, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It would really mean a lot and really help me out. Also, maybe check out my Twitch, The Cosmic Turtles, and follow me on there. I stream every weekday between 5 and half 5 is when I start, and it's normally about a 2-hour stream. What's this? Well, good luck to you and stay safe. Same to you. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you have been well through the lockdowns and what have you. Take care, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye now.